So, hey, you guys, I'm coming on right quick just to kind of share with you about something I thought about real quick. Um, so I woke up this morning. I said, I'm off today, and I want to do something, just do something to treat myself right. So I'm sitting out here in the parking lot right now. I just got through with breakfast, so I bought myself to breakfast so that I can be served. I want somebody else to serve me on today. And if y'all remember, on last week, I came on and said about the student saying, you got to do a thing today. So today I did a thing. And I haven't finished yet, but I'm in the first phase of it, to get out the house, bring myself to breakfast, and let somebody serve me. And then I'm just going to ride around in God's backyard. If my husband was living, that's what he would say. We just going to go ride around in God's backyard. So that's what I'm doing today. That's the thing I'm doing today. But I just wanted to come on and inspire any of you that today is a day off for me. Not normally, but because yesterday was a holiday and the college is closed today. So I'm out here doing a thing today. I encourage all of you to, at some point of your day, and I know it's raining out here. It wasn't raining before I got started, but it's raining now. Get out there and do something that you just want to do. It can be something minimal. It don't have to be nothing humongous. But just do something for you today. Do a thing for you today. Because you know what? You are just as important as the people and the things that you're giving time to. So don't let people make you feel bad because you want to do a thing today. And you can do a thing more than just one day. More than just one day. So the young man that came today and served me, and I was telling him, where do I pay at, and I want to make sure that I leave you a tip and things like that. And he was just so gracious and so kind. And you know what? Depending on the way that you treat people or people treat you, you will get more out of people if you treat them right. If you treat them right. So, no, I'm going to say this. We don't, and it's a lot of us, we don't all get it all together right the first go round, but we can work on getting it together. We can work on doing those things that God is pleased with in our lives. And one of those things is to listen to me closely. We got to learn to look beyond one another's faults and see one another's need. See, sometimes people don't always agree with me, and sometimes people don't always agree with you, but that's just a part of life. And when you get out and as you go through your day and you see how God has blessed you so much, I mean, like, he's forgiven you for things. He's brought you through sicknesses and illnesses. He's blessed you to have things that in a million years mankind would continue to deny you. But God say, I look beyond your faults and I see your new needs because I always want to get you to greater. And I say to you this morning, while you are doing that thing today, think on how it feels. Because this is something that I thought about today. I said, God, me and you going to take a field trip today. I know that you're going to allow your Holy Spirit to minister to me today. Because you know that I need that today. I don't need to wait till tomorrow. I need you to minister to me today. Can you do that for me? And you know what? This is me in my sanctified imagination saying that God is saying to me, no, you haven't done everything that I have required of you. But I still love you, and I still open doors for you, and I still want you to be inspired, and I continue to want you to grow, and I continue to love you even in those times that you thought that I did something so horrible that I couldn't be loved. But God say You can never do anything so bad that I would ever stop loving you. See, and when you spend time with him, he can minister to you. He wants to have a conversation with you. He wants to let you know, I never asked you to be perfect. I just asked you to be faithful. Faithful to what? To him. That don't mean that God doesn't want you to enjoy life. He wouldn't put this backyard out here for us to ride around in. He wouldn't do that for us if he just wanted us to stay in one place in life. We get so busy trying to appease and please everybody else. We forget about the blessings of God. We really do. And so when people come along and they tell you these wonderful things, like, Miss James, you got to do a thing today. That's God sending a message to you. I don't want you to just sit still. I don't want you to act like the only thing in life is just what you are doing right now. I have so much for you. I got so much I'm trying to do with you. And I can't do it because every time I send a blessing to you, you keep complaining about something that you don't have. But look at all the things that I've given you. You ever think about all those things that God gave you? All those opportunities that you received? All of those times that not only he gave you something that you didn't expect, but those times when he gave you those things that you expected and he let you know that he heard you. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm doing a thing today. I'm spending time with myself and God. I'm spending time getting in touch with me. Because God said, how can you love somebody else when you don't even love yourself? When you feel like it's more important to just serve others, and that is important. That is important. But you also have to refuel yourself to be able to do those things. So, when we are strengthened, when we are blessed, when we are shown by God, not by man, that you know what? I can never do something so bad that he'll turn on me. I can never do something so bad that he'll stop ministering to me. I can never do something so bad that he'll stop loving me. God said, I leave that up to mankind. That's what mankind do. See, because when you get to that point, when you get to that point where you feel like you bigger than God, when you get to that point where you feel like you have all the answers, when you get to that point, you are no longer listening to God. You're listening to yourself. You don't hear a word he's saying. Because you know what? This is what he says to me. Not only me, he said to you too, but we just all have to listen. No matter how many losses you have in your life, and I'm not talking about just to death. Sometimes we just lose people out of our lives because they just not where we're at in our lives anymore, any longer. God write them out the script, right? But God said, everything that I move, I put something else there. Everybody I move out your life, I put somebody else there. Because I know the time span that I have for everybody and everything in your life. For everybody and everything in your life. I just need you to understand that sometimes I want to spend time with just you. I don't need all your friends around. I don't need all your family around. I just need you. So I can talk to you. So, when I got out today to do this thing today, and all of you, it's something y'all doing today, but do something special for you. I'm on a date with me and God. God is my date. The Holy Spirit is dating me. So I'm just doing this thing today. And I am just enjoying some of life, just a small portion of it, with me and God. And God said, it don't matter. It don't matter how nobody else think about it, feel about it, or want to question it. This is between me and you. So I'm telling you, whatever losses you had, stay with me. Times when you want to give up, don't quit. Just stay with me. Times when everybody seem like they doubt you, stay with me. Times when you've got your head down in your hand, because you feel like you're frustrated and you don't know which way to go. God say, stay with me. At the end of the day, what he is reminding us, life is a marathon. It's a marathon. And you know what? Nothing straightens itself up overnight. But God is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. And no matter what somebody else tell you, no matter how many people turn their back on you, no matter how many people doubt you, no matter how many people try to put you in a category that they can't fit themselves in, no matter how many people that don't want to forgive you for something that you might have done, no matter how many people that tell you that you are not worth anything, no matter how much they try to criticize you because they got some criticism within themselves, let me tell you something. I didn't say it, God said it. You still belong to him. You still belong to him. And it don't matter how they feel about it. What matters is how God feels about it. Because we have all fallen short of his glory. I just thought I wanted to come on and share that with you today. I don't know who might need to hear that, but I'm doing this thing today. So I'm going to finish doing this thing today that I'm doing. And then I'm just going to take it to the house. Okay? But right now I'm riding around in God's backyard. And like I told y'all, God is my date. He's still scheduling dates. You can get a date with him too. You get a date with him too. So he can let his Holy Spirit minister to you. You know why? Because you're worth it. You are worth it to him. All right? Go do that thing today. Something that, and look here, you don't need a lot of people around you to do that thing today. Go do something by yourself and for yourself. Okay? I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Okay. Bye-bye.